kwedu.
In a Cup of Nations. Chance for Jackson. That's a good shot. Fired away over the top.
That's a good strike. Got intercepted, got intercepted away from the defender. Unfortunately he couldn't get the ball on target, but that was a good hit. You see the pressure from the Egyptian defenders.
Ashur to Fatul. Long ball forward there for Marmoush. Koulibaly battling away with him again. This time certainly gets the better of the challenge. Early ball in search of Diarra. Not properly cleared by Rabia. So Senegal with a throw-in. Now, Koulibaly is down. Needs some treatment. That was a second challenge now with Marmoush. Has he hurt himself?
I'll say, that was what I was talking about earlier. That was what I was telling you 100% earlier. That's psychological in his head. Now comes to play. But he knows in his head that even if we get to the final, I'm not playing. So if I feel any twinge that I can sacrifice to keep going to make the final, why should I? Something like that. I'm not saying he's thinking it, but just the psychological aspect of what might be going in his head.
They have used Abdullah Sek as a centre-back option. This is also the young Mamadou Sarr, whose father played in the squad in 2002 when Senegal reached the finals. You did feel it there almost immediately.
Minus 72.
Well, not only suspended, but now it looks as if Koulibaly might play no further part. He's going to try and see if he can test it and check it out. Maybe give it another little run.
Let me get strapped on. He knows the learning go all out because I will miss the final anyway. So let me get my team.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Greetings, Ombele. How are you?
Yakiche Koulibaly is back on the pitch. Here's Juice. Too strong for Mane. They're not finding those passes with the precision that we've seen in previous matches.
And you're playing the big boys, that happens. Now is the test that we're talking about.
Greetings, my people. Greetings. How are you? Where are you watching me from? Welcome to my live. Welcome, welcome.
As far as this encounter is concerned.
How are you doing?
Two different managers. One is calm, the other one is jumping, bumping from one corner to the end.
How are you?
All the message that need to be sent is sent.
How are you doing, people?
So sad to see.
How was your day?
A miserable tournament for him.
Mine was fine. Fantastic. Fantabulous. Welcome to my live. Welcome to macklyn87 underscore KE. For the newcomers, you are welcome. For the returning subscribers, thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. Also subscribe if you haven't, kindly. Please subscribe. Subscribe.
The end of the Cup of Nations in Morocco for Kalidou Koulibaly, replaced by Mamadou Sarr after 23 minutes.
Hello.
This was not in their planning.
The worst part is centre back. You haven't warmed up that well. You got the likes of Mamouche and the Salah up front. If they overstretch.
Welcome, people. Kindly give me a thumbs up.
Mamadou Sarr played for France at junior level, only recently switching his allegiance, and as we said, making his debut in November. Has had an opportunity at this tournament also.
Welcome to my live. Welcome. Feel free to chit chat me. Good vibes.
That he's played. So
bring them on. Let them flow.
This is a big game now for the 20-year-old. Nyakite.
Let
He's got
them
a big
flow.
responsibility too, Nyakite, just in terms of leadership in the back, 28-year-old.
Kindly give me a thumbs up, like the live, let me know where you're watching me from,
You know, the game that they were.
and how was your day. Kindly subscribe also if you haven't, consider subscribing.
Well, Sudan. When Koulibaly was sent off,
Benin.
against Benin.
Abdel Magritte.
Nje anakwambianga
Mo Salah tracking with Nyakite.
Nini?
Ghana Gay.
groove yenye iko chini.
Ndio maana ina nini
The
joto,
oldest man
sida?
on the park today.
So guys, I moved into a new house, but hey, I am burning. I am burning.
Over the head of both Jackson.
It's like there's no
Abdel Magritte.
oxygen.
Very
It's like
quickly,
there's
Sadio Mane
oxygen.
finds his first
I
face
don't know
break,
how
but,
I'm feeling.
the pop again, they have possession. What can they do with it? The Egyptians giving them absolutely no space whatsoever.
The tactical discipline coming into play. You know, they're very compact. You know, in the midfield and up front, they're moving together.
Atia forcing the error. There's a bit of space. Nice little pass from Diata to Iliman Ndiaye. Papagay now leading the charge forward.
Emily or Samba. And let the windows remain open. No, you want the thieves to come and steal Lavina from me.
The Senegal that we saw in the last previous game, moving those passes, quick switching play, bringing
Where?
in those passes.
Emily or Samba, you want me to leave the windows open during the night?
This is by far the sternest test that they've faced at this tournament. Group match against DR Congo was not a particularly impressive performance from Senegal, but you might give them a little bit of latitude.
Guys, kindly give me a thumbs
Second game
up.
they played against Botswana in their opening match. There's Mane, still no way through for him. And Yasser Ibrahim claiming he should have the throw-in. Referee sees it differently. Of course, there was a big boost for Senegal in the last game against Mali. They had scored already, and then Mali went and lost their captain to a red card before half-time. Still weren't able to add another goal in the second half, although they never really were in any trouble coasting through into the semis. Now, there's Gay pushing forward. Ndiaye on the wing. Diata back inside. Ndiaye gets a little touch. Jackson was lurking as well.
You close when you're going to sleep. I've opened the one for the bedroom.
Gay's done well. With Ndiaye.
I've opened the one for the bedroom, but still, no
Ndiaye.
change.
That's good strength from Rabia.
And it's always been exceptional in that Egyptian centre back. You know, you can always count on him using his upper body strength, you know, to shield that ball, to earn himself and his team the goal kick.
Last Egyptian win at the Cup of Nations, 2010. It was the third of a trio of successive titles for them. They won in 06, 08 and 2010. 2010 in Angola against Ghana in the final. They haven't won since. They have been to the final twice. So still very much in charge as far as the record books are concerned in this Cup of Nations.
So we make back to back.
No one's done that before.
Done it.
Or since, I should say.
Africa World Cup. And then since
Ajax.
then, got to two finals.
Hello, Ajax. How are you?
Amazingly though, after they won in
How are you
2010,
doing?
there was no automatic place in the next finals for the holders. They had to go to the qualifiers, and they didn't qualify. They didn't qualify for 3 tournaments in a row: 2012, 2013, and 2015. Here's Salah to Marmoush. Salah, the new defender. This will be his first little test. Back into Salah.
Ajax, I can't get you. I don't know what you are
Wide on
talking
his right-hand
about.
side and the flag up for offside.
Will you kindly communicate in English so that we
right away,
can
and
chat?
he signaled it, and the assistant got his flag up. It looks on, eh?
Pretty close. Sun beginning to set here in the north of Morocco. Very agreeable evenings. A slight little chill in the air, but much better weather this time around than we've had on the previous game days with a fair amount of rain. This is the last game here in Tangier as well, with the circus heading down to Casablanca and Rabat for the
Auntie, what is
playoff
your?
and the final at the weekend. Yes,
I am in dinner.
Ghana game. Now a bit of space for Papagay in the middle and
Emilio Samba, you're still online.
Is that a free kick? No, referee says play on. The challenge coming from Atia earlier.
Kindly ask Ajax what he meant by what is your? I am in dinner. I mean dinner ho guy.
I'm sure he got it right.
I'm not getting you still.
Promising passage of play for Senegal comes to north with the Egyptians very quickly closing down the spaces. Half an hour gone. Still just that shot really from Jackson in anger in this game. We've not seen the goalkeepers tested.
Peter said hi. Hi Peter, how are you?
Talking about
Welcome to my live, Peter.
tactically sound, but there's no room for any attack.
Welcome to my live. Welcome.
Finds Jackson. He has a chance for
Kindly
Ghana.
give me a
Gets bit of
thumbs
an
up,
deflection,
Peter.
takes
Give
some
me
of
a
the sting
thumbs
off
up.
the shot as well. Made it a little bit easier for El Shanawi.
Yeah, he was right there. I thought he was gonna, pass the ball, to Niang on his right side because he's more technical. He can take on the defenders.
Andy Fati got a little touch in there.
Hello Peter, how are you?
Now the crowd beginning to just lift the volume a little bit. Here is Mane up against Abu Grisha. He's looking for the corner. It's going to be a throw in.
He knew it was going to be a corner. He knew how they are a threat, and he got them off it.
Now Papagay gets the shot in on the right foot. El Shanawi has very little problem dealing with that one.
So now is one person in goal that you can always put your money on because of the vast of experience that he has in football. It's always there. Like I said, it's not the goals that they score, it's him bringing them this far.
9 goals in total for Egypt at this tournament. Senegal have got 11, which is the most that they've ever scored in a Cup of Nations finals. Still way behind Nigeria, who have 14. And the record for the most goals at a Cup of Nations finals is held by the Ivory Coast, 2008. Where they didn't really feature, but they certainly got amongst the goals. They got 16 in total. That's the record that Nigeria, I think, could beat if they get a positive result tonight against Morocco. Into Jackson. The defender is Yasser Ibrahim. Gets past one. Roar from the crowd, or an appeal rather, looking for something. Referee's not interested. Madbush battling away. Referee says play on. Falling down too easily. Gabonese referee is taking no nonsense in this game.
I'm loving it. Allow play to go on. He knows how sometimes, the Egyptians always play a pass on to get, to get calls to favor them. And so far so good from both teams. He has been outstanding. Jackson went on the ball. The whole stadium of the Senegalese fans, they went all rowing. You know, but he was right there, and Jackson didn't even, appeal because he knew that it was a good call.
Papagay over the top in search of Mane. Jackson waits in the middle. He has a chance. Again, just a little touch there from the Egyptians.
Yeah, but Mane, the ball, when Mane wanted to, pull that cross in, the ball, went away from him. He didn't get that contact that he wants on the ball, and of course that touch from the Egyptian defender that you did mention slowed, the cross.
Ashur now for Egypt. Turns, gets past two challengers. Imam Ashur forward in search of Marmoush. Good interception from Saab. That'll be a bit of a confidence booster for the 20-year-old.
Definitely. He was right there. He saw the pass coming through, and he anticipated it.
Here's Gay. A little too strong there.
Ma,
Touch from
leo
Diana.
hujasalimia watu
Will
wangu.
get the free kick. It goes
Leo
against,
hujasalimia watu
Fatia.
wangu.
Excuse me, goes against Fati.
And they have to be very, very careful because you don't need, to tackle a man before you get booked in modern era football. To sit and make you get, sent off. The way
Nani
they
amegonga
run and
mwingine
cycling
hapo
the,
sasa?
the referee from Congo, they should be very, very careful.
Silikuwa bahati mbaya.
Already they know 6 players already on the book.
Kwa hivyo kama ni bahati mbaya, nani ameonewa?
Hiyo sasa ni
But we shall miss him, the final if they make it.
That is not fair.
One of them was Rodney Fati who committed that foul, and maybe more his reaction.
Lavina, she is here.
It's not
She is
good for
here.
him. Very yellow, though.
Here she is. Lavina, come and say hi
10
to
minutes to
Emma.
break in Tangier.
Mwambie tuletee baby girl. Mtoto wa Emma ni baby girl. Ukumuuliza jina, tutamuuliza WhatsApp, si ndio? Say hi to Emma. Ambie mtoto hi.
A couple of months later, winning again on penalties against Egypt after 2 legs in the World Cup playoffs.
Emma is saying hi, Lovey.
Hi. Cleared from Gay, but only as far as Mamouche. Good early attempt at the ball for Salah.
Anauliza how was your school? How is your school? I mean.
Diata.
Our school is
He's been outstanding on
It's
the right
good.
hand side.
And you are telling me you want to go back to Little Angels.
yeah, because even it just sucks.
She's saying her school is fine, though she was telling me she want to go back to the other school that she came
The ball
from.
is from Ashur, who doesn't find anyone. He stays down.
Guys, give me a thumbs up.
Some of the calls
She
are
want to
getting
go
his way.
back to Little
Play continues,
Angels.
though.
I don't know. I don't know.
Such in the past, but recently
Maybe she
it
was
has
just
always,
scared of going
like
to a new
tradition,
place.
this is how they play, and referees are
But she has friends now.
And then whenever they're having a workshop, our referee, they do
So you
mention,
have friends.
how they play and how they try to pass on the referees to get calls that is not theirs.
Yakite to Mane.
Yes.
Back again from Juf, who's gone on a good run here on the left-hand side.
She already has
Get the cross
friends,
in,
a
puts
lot
it
of
across
them.
and, it's a slide in there from...
Mama, so you have friends. How many? How many friends do you have?
Looking for something from the crowd.
4.
Yes, and he got it. And then round it
4.
up to see, the player wanted more, from the fans. It's a well stretched, to get the ball away because he was right there to coach ground ball in Jackson.
So, corner kick for Senegal. Set pieces have been rare in this game so far.
Emma amesema you make sure you make more friends, more. I normally tell her to have friends, but she should choose wisely.
No, stop doing it.
Ashur has done well
Like
to keep
this.
that
Look.
going for a
She
corner.
should
No,
choose
that's
wisely.
it.
Oh, good
Do
move by
not,
Jackson.
do not
Maybe something goes his way, he'll be saying to the referee.
Right, this one 100% is his. He's a young man that walks his, his legs out every time he plays. You see him on the left, you see him on the right, you see him supporting Mamouche and Salah up front. And look where he was, defending and helping his team.
Edging closer to half time with nothing between these two teams.
Weird thing you collect. Weird thing you collect. What is that?
Not sure that Diarra intended that header to go that way, but
Weird
it'll
thing
be
you
a
ever
throw into
collect.
Egypt.
Wonderful weird
Let's start
thing you
aside of the
collect.
pitch as well. Let's see if they can get something going here from the skipper.
He's been quiet in most games that he played, but then
What
he
is the
just get
time,
that
Lavin? I
spark
want to
from him and
end the
then,
live and go and
something
sleep.
happens.
It's already 9.
Never write him off. Forward
This-
from
this
Fatih.
eight.
Up goes Atia. Ashur. Possession with Egypt. Mohamed Hani. Now Mo Salah. That's good work from
Ile
Gil.
ni
Salah
ile kitu ni
checking back.
mzuri.
Salah has
Yeah.
given
Ile
away the
ni
free kick.
Belgique.
Gani?
Topex blade.
The referee went for the card and then he pulled his hands away from the pocket.
Hey.
It looks like a card, and then you know, sometimes those type players get.
Four people watching, one.
Need them for the final.
4 people watching, 3 likes. Surely. Kindly give me
It's
likes.
spicy there. Rival coaches having something to say.
Mpira imeisha. Na unafanya?
Unafungana.
Two coaches there, Tiao and Hossam Hassan, telling everybody to calm down.
The coaches are always calm, while the assistants that always
Stir things up.
hesitating.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones that always, whenever you see teams playing, the coaches are calm. The assistants on the bench, they are the one that always start, and at the end of the day, they get away with being booked.
They definitely caught Mane on the heels there.
It's the one you see that you get booked. When they start, they move back, and then you come up front, and then you get booked for them.
Kwani wanataka kufight?
Yeah, the two coaches high-fiving each other again in another sign of peace. That's good to see. Hossam Hassan, of course, was a very fiery character in his day. You'll remember that. But
He scored against Senegal in one of the games that as a player. Isn't he? So he knows
Football
how feisty
has-
it is. He will want to be, the manager to take Egypt to the finals and to win it after they've been, on the dark side for a while. And it's acceptable to have this passion.
now Diarra has picked up a card here. The referee just, I think, checking with the fourth. There is the card for Diarra. Now, was that for something he said, obviously, because he wasn't involved in it. Diarra will also miss the final should Senegal progress.
Yeah. And
Is it a case of mistaken identity, though?
the descent that I was telling you. You don't need to tackle anybody to get booked now. Just have to watch what comes out of.
I think Diarra was involved in that initial scuffle that set everything off. This is some of the skills of Iliman Ndiaye, the coaching of Hossam Hassan. Now, referee is calling the two coaches to the side of the pitch. I think it might be pretty clear what he's telling them. Encroaching from the two benches onto the other side is unacceptable, and
You can see what I'm saying. One of the assistants was right there when they called both head coaches. He is there to go and start another confusion.
two rival Football Association presidents sitting next to each other in the VIP as well. Hani Aboulida from Egypt, Augustine Senghor from Senegal.
That's why it's called VIP. We're not going to see those Tosula houses out there.
Well, there have been a few over the years. Now, 2 minutes to half-time. Diatta taken away by Atia. So much at stake, of course. This is up for Mane. Still Mane. Did he overrun it? referee says yes, it'll be a goal
Kama
kick.
wamelipata.
A good call from the assistant at the far end. He's the one that called it, and assisted the referee to get that call.
Man,
It's good to see.
kwa Airtel lakini sisi inatumika.
Ile simu ingine.
Well, to be fair, we have seen 3 efforts on goal from Senegal. Jackson blasted one over the top.
Tafuta namba ya shosho.
And Gay shot at goalkeeper El Shanawi, but Edouard Mendy on the other side hasn't
Andika tu MOM.
been forced into a save in anger
Type MOM
in this first half.
ama MUM. Ulikuwa umesema
If
aje?
you're an Egyptian fan, you
Mamombe.
know that you've seen 2 or 3 games in this tournament. That's how they play.
Mom.
And then, Salah packs up, Mamouche packs up, and then they get something out of it, and they end up scoring.
Yeah, they were down to 10 against South Africa, and the rear guard action in that game did very well defensively. Viata comes to the rescue here. Juf down the line, gives it away, but it was over. There will be an Egyptian throw-in over the line on this near side. We'll find out shortly how much time we have left, or how much time is going to be added on at the end of the 45.
Pull the volley down 4. Pull the volley down, and those hustle and tough.
4 minutes to be added on. Free kick here for both sides. This might be the first chance of the game for the Egyptians.
Hakuna shika wewe unatafuta.
Ndio ulisema.
Save hapo. Kwa yangu ndio nimesave Mamombe.
No, Salah to look.
Stop laughing.
They've only got 4 players in the penalty area, 2 on the fringes. Little flick on, and it's going to go all the way through.
Can you draw for it?
Will be the call.
Lazima
On the
nitoke.
ground, you can see what he was doing. The cross coming, they were waiting for a flick. Unfortunately, he missed it, and the ball went through.
It was the disappointment for Osam Hassan. Still has 4 goals in Mo Salah, 69 for Hassan, Mo Salah 65 in the Egyptian shirt.
Ni kama hiko.
1-3 after 104.
Yeah, want to go jumper.
There's Diana. What's the call there? It goes against the Senegalese.
Guys, like the live, like the live. Like the live.
Good defender.
Give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't.
Both sides can ill afford an error now, which
Toka nyuma yangu.
now the opposition may massive psychological blow going to the break in the lead. Still time for a goal. Into the last minute of time added on.
Ndio utoke usonge. Ndio nisikufinye.
Ela. Ndio. Jogo chulo taya.
Mamadou Sarr's done
Ojulo daya.
since coming on for the injured Kalidou Koulibaly.
Onge pesa mo minde fioro kanyo.
Gradually, with the ball, he had
Ogunge sim, balo ngisim kato ur pesa mondo chulo taya.
There was not much pressure from the Egyptians, so it helps him to grow into the game.
Kende mohori.
Chelsea links
Kende mohoro.
his current loan at Strasbourg, which
Wah, where we mondo.
just supplied the
Yeah.
London club with their new coach. Here's
Tokoro.
Iliman Ndiaye.
Ugo to taya chulo na dia.
Starts down the flank with Jackson.
Hey.
60 seconds remaining now.
Gino ko ni nomo ko chulo shida.
It's going to be a goal kick. He did have the last touch. That's a quick referee.
Tutakosana mama.
There's the touch from Jackson. Very clear to see.
Ora no dama do kundi sani.
Again, wrestling with the striker who holding the play.
Kori konyo na non kichalo ta ko nindo rakia. Unwe nguo pesa kuna ino kanya dong pesa kanga toro mitiyo go to kono. Pesa muna no koko wa tutu go ta.
Quickly take it up to Jackson.
Uguro neno hakutimo mana pesa.
Time for a striker from the Senegalese. Jay.
Wao na kimbele ametumia pesa ya taa wanaenda withdraw. Sasa watalipa hiyo taa.
Withdraw, kwani withdraw?
Sijui. Walikuwa na withdraw kwa nini?
So itakuwa aje?
Sasa watajua bila mapati bora lipo. Na matuma 150.
Can you understand what it's doing? You guys are already on time. You can see Salah.
Vala go home.
Yes,
Sadio Mane
Lean.
changed the corner taker.
I
And
think
time's up.
They ask for it. You know? That's amateurish. You know that you already, the time is already done and you have a chance to get something out of it and then, you know, you throw it away.
So no goals here after the first 45 minutes. Senegal and Egypt in this cagey affair at the African Cup of Nations semi-final, of course. Who is going to go to the final in the match on Sunday?
Wametoka draw.
Habari jeshi.
Oh.
Rooted in culture, driven by connection.
Ebu nilete mafuta by then kupaka. Hiyo nywele. Enda haraka.
Generation of talent and opportunity.
Leta mafuta nikupake hiyo nywele.
Together we rise.
Samesha mafuta hapa. Leta hiyo kofia yako wekelea kusinipake mafuta.
All the energy of Africa evolved Total Energies.
Winning has always been my driving force. Growing up, I dreamt of playing for the Nigerian national team. My passion led me there. The support and unity of players and Nigerian fans led us to the final. Together, we won the African Cup of Nations. A moment that will forever be carved in my heart. Join the winning team with Betwinner. We need to look at this report. Don't worry.
Mr. Sheriff, he said, don't say that for us.
Na watu ni pakani. Udoe hapa pita watu. Kwenye kwa. Ati Nenda nichukue kagere nikae nayo. Wewe.
Jikute. Sawa.
By force by fire. Ati wameenda kuwithdraw. Maybe Helen alituma hapo waambie ni ya nini. Helen maybe alituma na hapo waambie ni ya nini.
Hata kusema, but si wanajua taa inalipo, si walipe taa.
So nangoja urudi.
TerraQ, unwrap joy, unleash taste.
Na wewe utanipaka mafuta.
Niko 60.
Utanipaka.
Niko 60.
Mama, wewe ni mtoto wangu mzuri sana na mimi nakupenda. Na tunapendana. Mama. Tunapendana.
that would ever they do because of you. Never say die Niger spirit.
And what?
When it comes to the fight against malaria, they are active.
Yes, so Coartal Soft Gel is a combination of antimatter and lumefantrine. Coartal Soft Gel is easy to swallow, odorless and non-bitter. Also available for children.
With Coartal Soft Gel, no shaking, soft on malaria, soft on you.
If symptoms persist after 3 days, please consult your doctor.
Bado kidogo apenduka hii side ingine. Unasikia urao? Uchungu.
We talk about this robbery and how it's intensified in recent times, but that first half, rather a little too tame for our liking. You look at the stats, your take on the numbers.
Yeah, very cagey. We expected Egypt to be very conservative, but we wanted more action. But I think it's a very tactical battle. Egypt staying very compact, staying disciplined, not giving enough spaces for Senegal to exploit.
That's right, and nothing on target, no shots in terms of what's happening up front, in particular for Egypt. Senegal, though, have had a better of that first half. They've got 2 shots on target.
I think it's maybe it's a tactical first half. I think let's keep the shape. Let's not attack because I think we didn't see anything from Egypt. But I think maybe we'll see in the second half.
The game have not lived up to the hype, and we know Egypt are going to sit back.
Not a doom,
more people, like the same way Egypt played the last game against Ivory Coast. But we expect more display in second round because this is not really what we expect to see in this semi-final game.
It certainly isn't, but when you look at those opportunities, just the hunger, particularly from Jackson, we did say that he's been hungry to be out there, and you saw it, a shot from range.
Yeah, you can see Jackson with the one attempt, but another dangerous player. He's a Papa Gay. He's the second attempt there for Senegal. So the qualities there to see, but it's interesting to see that most of the touches came from the 2 defenders, from Dia from the left and from Diata on the right, 47 and 42 touches. And that just shows that Egypt is just sitting back and allowing Senegal to overload. But that can be dangerous because they can catch them on the counter. And I think that's what Egypt is trying to do.
Like I said, Egypt are waiting. The same way they did against Ivory Coast.
Lakini hebu kuja hapo nipake mafuta na uache mchezo.
You know, Mamushi is very fast. You see what he costs the rest of the game. He's very good at attack. So I think that's what Egypt are going to sit back and wait when they get the ball to Mamushi and Salah.
Si unanipaka tu haraka haraka alafu ondula. Yaani kubembeleza na bembeleza nanga kwa hii nyumba ndio nifanyiwe kile.
Na yeye vitu vyenye nataka unafanywa vile unataka. Tutachange tu.
Kuja mama. Kuja mzuri. Nakupenda, ndakupea kitu kesho. Kuja nikwambie kwa masikio. Unapaka hiyo blanketi mafuta. Si kuja nikwambie kwa masikio. Kuja nikwambie kwa masikio.
That's right. So that was the action in the first half. And while we're keeping tabs on this encouraging
Aya, tutaenda pizza hii. Unataka tuende lini? Sawa, tuombe Mungu Daktari atumie pesa kesho, si ndio? Hata akinitumia nenda kesho.
Usitume kesho. Anatuma kwetu juu utakula pesa.
Atanitumia basi. Akinitumia ndatuma kwa simu yako ikae hapo, sawa? Sitakuchukua. Pizza hii. Chicken wing. Unakofia vizuri.
Niko sawa.
Sawa mama.
This is mama.
Wewe ni mbaba. Sawa baba. Suweka iendelee. Guys, welcome to my live. Kindly give me a thumbs up. Let me know where you are watching me from. Lavina, ushapaka hapo poto umemaliza? Asamba, lazima tu nimfundishe mapema ndio best. Ujungu sinidunge na hiyo kitu wewe. Nitakufanya hivyo na tukapa live. Si ananisaidia, si mimi pia nimempaka. Emily, mimi pia nimempaka. So, nampaka nikammassage.
Moja ni massage. Takudanganya.
Si nimekumassage mama.
Bongo. Acha bongo kidanganya.
Breaking news out of Stamford Bridge and Sola to Chelsea. Here we go.
Come on, you guy.
With a bit.
Anaenda kulala tu saa hii.
Unaona
Saa 3 imefika. Aliniambia nataka kulala saa 3 na naona imefika.
Mama na wewe umeniasikia kama time nzima.
Aenda Basula. Sawa, nimalizia hapo alafu.
Una smile kaani. Nafanyia video ya kaani.
Emily Osamba, umesikia? Anafanya hivyo juu ya chickenin. Anataka nimpeleke chickenin. So,
I dreamt of playing for the Nigerian national team.
hapo inakaa mpaka mafuta mingi, nimesikia tu inateremka.
The support and unity of players
Oh,
in the
baki
Nigerian
mafuta
council
wewe.
is
Ngoja mpaka hapo. Nitakumonja.
together. We won the African Cup of Nations.
Nataka chickenin. So, lazima nitafute hiyo pesa tuende weekend chickenin
On Saturday.
on Saturday. Acha kufanya hivyo macho unakaa nini? Unakaa sijui aje dudu.
Pana sawa.
Emma amesema umcount, hata yeye anataka hiyo kuku. Ukaunti yeye na toto. Si unaona? Wow. Yeye atalambalamba tu chipo.
Hiyo simu. Sasa sikuta na. Hiyo simu.
Leta nijimalizie. Asante, alafu ulale. Ati?
Analog.
Alirudisha hiyo ingine. Ingia kwa blanketi ulale Lavina. Sasa hii stress kama una mtu akupaka mafuta.
Sasa kama sasa tunamaliza. Tunaanza kuangalia. Ndio
Uwatane? Ni simu kanyo. Aseka urone.
No.
Okau simu kanyo oro ka message ka kichulo. Onde kamoro.
Lavina siwendi lala tanda ndio nini?
We're known for our sense of
Wewe lale.
Utimo na
Ni
ngoro.
haka alafu.
finding ways to support you.
Ni message ma ya oro ni wayukanyigoro neno pay bill account amount. Kidi pay bill iketo 829922. Account inde ko number man kanya ken 190 something. Hai. Ni simu wayukanyo. Ito nashindwanga. Mimi niliwatumia hizo account details kitambo, bado wananiuliza.
Ameenda Nyamonye kuweka bonde.
Saa hii usiku.
Shika.
Huyu hata usimrudishie hiyo simu analala. Enda uoge sekunde. Ni kama hivi. Ndio nini? Maji ni moto.
Mama kanuchoka.
Nani?
Wewe.
Simlete.
Mama mwaga mchoka. Mama umeweka bedsheet ingine. Kwani ile ingine kana.
Si niliosha manguo leo. Acha kunisumbua.
Yes.
Papa ni akitandika.
Na ulalie pilo, wacha kuchafua bedsheet na hizo nini na nywele zako.
Wadi ulinionanga. Nitakumwanda vibaya sana. Unaomba tu Mungu nilale.
Hebu lala, kesho ni shule. Unajua mimi siamki, wewe ndio unaamka.
Na wewe ndio unaamka kwa nipika chakula kila kitu. Ma. Unaomba tu ninyamaze. Si ndio?
Nyamaza.
Kumpe unanitia mingi sawa. Atitenda hadi yote kile. Sawa, tukae kwa nyumba tuvae hadi tukule hadi tufanye.
Hakuna.
Acha kunicheka sawa.
Good night.
Sawa.
Have a good night.
Good night.
I love you. Like fresh milk.
Fresh milk is not loved by cow. It's loved by cow. Are you a cow? Let's say love me because sweet potato.
Sasa ni watch ball. Now my viewers.
So the two teams back out onto the park looking to get the second half underway. Mahmoud Trezeguet is standing by to come on as a change in the Egyptian lineup. Looking to have perhaps a bit more attack up front. Let's see who he will be replacing.
Simu.
Looks from our
Hapana, siko sawa.
might be
Hivi.
Abdi Fati or Fatu rather. Ahmed Fatu, the left back.
Endo fanya.
Even Senegal are trying to make a sub on their own.
Senegal are taking off.
Kwanza hawajakuna kunini kurisiti kupoesha.
Hakuna.
Hakuna. Uliza Lavina. We.
Si ameiweka kwa hot.
Both the players.
Sio kitu hapo juu nao inakuwa ya hot one good.
Because Koulibaly, of course, injured. So standing by to get the second half underway here in Tangier.
Enda uninima. Enda fanye.
Get us underway here in the second half. Assured in possession. No
Atiyo ni Senegal na Morocco.
after the first 45 minutes.
Senegal na
Chances
Egypt.
for Egypt. So excuse me for Senegal. None for the Egyptians. Let's see what the second half brings, particularly with Trezeguet coming on.
You can see how easy isolated him on the left side. Keep the ball on the right side and have a quick switch. Because he has that pace and he's very good on one-on-one situations.
So let's start with the back five, so perhaps now going to a back four, Egypt. And who takes over on the left-hand side remains to be seen. As Ashur over the top of Marmoush, and Mendy will get a first touch here at the start of the second half. One semi-final in the Cup of Nations previously between these two countries.